Hola, como no, I mean, buenos noches, everybody. I hope you're having a good night. So, I wanted to do this nighttime routine. Like, I wasn't really planning it, but I sometimes say if I'm gonna sit here anyway, I may as well sit here and talk to y'all. So yeah, y'all. So what I've been doing, I told you, I always feel like I'm cheating. I feel like I'm cheating when I speak more English or listen to more English in a day than I do Spanish. And I actually feel that way right now. I did a course, a 2-hour course in English. I did a lot in English, listened to a lot of English, talked to my friend on the phone. And it just made me feel like, oh my God, I didn't get into that Spanish. So what I'll do is I'm gonna really sit and watch the Celia Cruz movie on Netflix that many of you have told me about. That I watched some. First time I was introduced to Celia was, or Celia was I was at a hotel. I was doing a speaking engagement, and I remember it. The series Hotel was the only time that I ever watched cable because I don't have a TV. I don't have a TV, so I go to l'hotel. French is l'hotel. I watch cable. I go off, be like, yes, in the bed. You know what I'm saying? I think for me, traveling is doing the things you just don't do at home. And since I don't have a TV or cable, this is why. So, and I remember it came on and I was following it because I think I was at this particular place for a few years, a few days. So I got to follow it and then I lost touch and it's been years later. So, and I know I'm using just whipped shea butter. So I'm going to make sure I tell you everything I'm using because I have this one thing that is not vegan on my eyes, and that is, hold on, let me get it, and that is the eyeliner. I'm using the Better Than Sex. I know that's what it's, Too Faced. Too Faced Better Than Sex waterproof mascara in black. It's not vegan, so it's a little harder to come off. So that shea butter really does an excellent job of getting it off. Shea butter is great for that stubborn eye makeup. Shea butter. And it's natural because it's also, you know, has vitamins in it, and so it's revitalizing your skin as well. That's what's so cool about shea butter. Is it's doing so much. It's protecting you. It has a sunscreen of SPF 15, which is still something. And for us as black folks, you know, we got a natural skin protection. So that's shea butter and the usage of black soap. But at night, y'all, I don't use a soap to wash my face. I wash my face once a day in the morning in my bath with, yeah, this stuff takes off. This stuff does well taking it off. Yeah, just once a day. At night, I use my toner to clean my face, and I'll show you all of that and what I go to sleep with. I use the same stuff in the morning, actually, for my face, and the night. It's exactly the same. And that's what's wonderful, too, being able to, at least at night, I got 4 products. I got the shea butter, the rose toner, and I'll slow down and show you everything again. The rose face elixir serum, and this rose water. And you'll see how I use it. But yes, y'all. So yeah, darlings, was not doing my Spanish. So I'm gonna, like I said, I'm gonna watch this movie, this novella in a way. That's what it is because it continues and all that good stuff. So I can feel like I get it because I think it's important even before you go to bed to go to sleep with whatever language you learn and go to sleep with it, at least for your bed. You'd be surprised. The stuff I be thinking about, I wake up singing this, my favorite Afro-Peruviana song by, you know, Susana Baca, that Negra Tuosa. I know I'm saying it wrong, but something like that. It's a great song. So it's always about this Afro-Peruvian, it's always about black empowerment or it's celebrating black girlhood. That's what this particular song is doing. Like, yeah, you know what? I was just watching a sister who said how she was talking about her progress in learning Spanish. One of her older videos. Her name is Chanel Adams, and she's on YouTube. Wonderful vlogger. And she was talking about, I was watching some of her old videos, how when she talks Spanish, she just feels alive. She said the language makes her feel more spicy. That's the word that I kept using in that. It makes her feel like a different person. Her whole attitude changed. Her ways of communicating with her body language, everything. And I felt that same way. But then she was saying that there's an article, she was reading an article that stated that yes, it's a known thing that people who speak another language, when they're speaking another language, they're actually really becoming like, they're really like a whole nother person. And that's what I was saying today. I realized that too. The clothes that I'm choosing, the facial expressions, there's everything. It's more of this divine feminine energy that's coming out. It's probably so many other amazing things and so-called fun facts, if you want to have fun, to learning something new like a language. And I bet when you learn one really well, the rest are easy because you're now used to learning a language. You have the discipline. And I'm sure that spills into other things that you need to have discipline in your life that you want to obtain. I bet it spills into all of that. The things that are the magic of it. And the thing is, what people got to understand is if you never speak it. So right now I'm going into this is somebody wanted me to show all of this and I want to make sure I do it. I'm going into my Grace Rose Toner. It's an all-black owned company. It's called Mitras. And I love it. I went on site today and ordered 3 bottles. I should have ordered 4. So now let's stop playing because this is what I do. And basically the ingredients in this is rose water, witch hazel, and I'll just read exactly how they say it. Witch hazel, rose water, and rose oil. And it is a toner. And since this is when I said I don't wash my face with soap at night, because I clean it with this toner. And this toner, you know that witch hazel is going to get it all out. Now, I do it twice a day. It might be too much for your skin. I mean, I realize now, I guess I would be considered having oily skin. I never looked at my skin that way or any kind, but my skin doesn't dry out because I use this more than once. But yeah, more than once a day doesn't, so apparently it's for me. But it picks up the dirt at night, and it's really wonderful for that. So yeah, all the things that it brings. But you know, the thing is, of course, you got to talk it. You got to speak it in order to and hear it and all of that. And so not only am I excited because, you know, also, you know, dealing with the law of attraction, it's really already done, you know. But this is the one thing that I see. Law of attraction always talks about, you know, when the journey is more exciting than having it, when the wanting of it is more exciting than the having of it, you got it. You tapped in, tuned in, and you turned on. And I realized for me, I'm having so much fun now. It's not even the need to learn. Of course, that's going to happen. It's inevitable. But the most fun is right now. And I mean, right now, I can say to y'all, I know what people are saying about enjoy the journey. I can't believe that it could be fun. I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm so excited. I'm so excited to be thinking, you know, one day to speak fluently. Oh, God, that day, you know, big time celebration. If I even notice that it's happening, it's going to be so big time celebration. But this is the first time I can say, but all of it's exciting because I guess for me and maybe a lot of people, some of us, when we learn a language, it's deeper. And I think when you start realizing how much it's changing you and start seeing how it's connecting to some of the things you will recognize that you asked for and manifest, you know? Oh my God, like, yeah, it's everything. It's everything. I'm feeling really wonderful. But like I said, I got to get on my vocabulary words because I don't have a new vocabulary word for y'all. Let me see. Well, something that I got to say, I keep saying that I learned from tremendously. So this blogger, again, she was doing her like 6-month update and she did the video in Spanish and it's where she was right now. And of course, everybody, because y'all just don't even understand how Latino men, if you're Latino, you know, if you're watching me, how much they love to see a Negra, a mujer, a Negra, a black woman speak Spanish that don't have a background in it. It's sexy, it's beautiful, it's respectful, and they understand that. It shows what an effort. It just makes everyone look at you in a different way. So Yeah, so she was doing her progress report, I'm gonna call it, and I forgot. I was going somewhere with that. But anyway, yeah, I was just saying, like, it was so nice to see. And she was talking about, oh yeah, now that she's moving on, now she got that language, she's moving on to another one. And I see it with all the sisters. Once you get one, you're gonna want the next one and the next one. But yeah, so he was talking about the article. That's where I was getting the article that said it actually does something to you, your personality. People completely are new people. And for us ladies that are wanting to, I wanted to say reinvent ourselves. So let me tell you what I'm using right now. After the toner, I use this. I love this so much. It's new. It's Body Be Silk. This is a rose face elixir organic face oil. So you see I'm working with the roses. I have a rose toner. Here's my rose oil. And literally when they say a drop, just one drop, drop it. My hands are still and do that. And I'm telling you, this right here, besides the smell of the rose toner and now the smell of this roses, oh, this is high quality stuff. This is high quality. It's by a company called Body Be Silk. I believe it's another black owned company. I heard about Body Be Silk from the Zarbox. I actually heard about Mitra's, and I mean, I heard about tested Mitra's. This, a bottle of this was in one of the Zarbox, the, you know, black owned subscription company. That's how I learned about them. That's how I learned about this one as well. Okay, and this is my last part. Now, this may seem weird. I'll do both. I actually like to, this is just rose water. This is you can get this at Whole Foods. This stuff is great. So I just kind of close it all up with this. What I like to do with the water is this. I like to put it in my hand, and then I like to gently pat my face, and then I'll be done. But let me show you another way to get it on that you might prefer. I feel like when it's being sprayed, some of it is being wasted because the spray is everywhere. That's how I feel. This way I feel like it's more control and I get it all. And this is the secret of secrets. You put this on after you put your shea butter, you finish your last step, put your rose water on. It will like, it's almost like the face powder after your foundation. It will set the face. It will set your skin, and it will be like that all night. But this is it in a spray bottle version. Same rose water I got it again from Whole Foods, and you can just spray. See, I feel it being wasted, and I don't like that. So, but at the same time, you know, it's going over your body and your skin. You see, it's just naturally, it glows. So that's it. That is what I do. And in the morning, same stuff. Of course, I wash with soap then. I do a mask before, but similar routine. So for those that was in the class today, let me see, I have more water. And always water. Y'all see me to the end. Hold on one sec. Now, this is probably my 6th. I think I made 6. It might be. This is at least 6. So this is my 6th bottle. My goal is 6 a day. Just a number I picked out intuitively, but the water is really the secret. But today we learned this and more in my master class. It was really nice to share all those tips, and it invigorated me. So I'm ready. I'm ready to claim it, name it. Make sure, ladies, you do all your homework. Everybody that was in that class and anybody that wants to buy it, it's called Rites, Rituals, and Recipes. Basically, igniting the God is how to use this very sacred time to manifest. And it was very, it was real. It's clean. It's a total PG. Your daughter and your youngest child could actually get this. But it was like passing on to sisters our ways and our sacredness as black women and as African women. It was, and that's just a joy, like, to me, because that's why this channel's here and everything. I really believe that we have a culture. You know, this is black folks everywhere. The idea that Africa is the dark continent, in so many ways, in the minds of blacks, whites, and everybody in between, people still truly believe that. Almost like the desolate continent, you know, the decimated continent. And in so many ways, you know, and even the idea of pull from natural resources, but resources naturally keep creating themselves. So it is still the most naturally resourced place in the world. And how the whole world is taught to dislike it, and it shows up in so many ways. You know, it shows up in the way we treat ourselves. It shows up in the way we treat others as Black folks. You know, we got to do better, right? We got to do better, and it starts with ourselves. Be kinder to yourself is to actually start doing more things for you. I feel like the age of being socialized as young girls to uh, to base your whole life and all your accomplishments on one day at him asking you to marry him or being somebody's wife. I think that whole model is becoming outdated in general. Not that women don't still want to be so-called chosen, but I think more women understand they already are the chosen one, and that whatever they want, they can really have, and that today women want so many more different things because they can. And I like where that's going. I'm not raising really a feminist flag, or if I am, I'm fine with that too. But I'm saying to you that I'm learning more about femininity. You know, maybe being from the States and then being a Black American woman makes us, you know, first of all, not very looked upon well in the world, because we're looked upon here as we're like mules, right? We're like, that's what people would like to say. We don't hurt, we're strong. All this stuff, you know. I was looking at Facebook, and there was this Facebook post going around with, I think she's an East Indian doctor, and she was talking about the disrespect of the medical institution, which we're not surprised, to the needs of Black women, particularly Black women having heart attacks. And you know, you're getting the statistics that Black women are having more heart attacks than Black men, but statistics is a really funny thing. It's always based on more than those numbers are telling you. There's too many variables and factors that you'll never guess. And one of them is the fact that when a Black woman comes into the hospital and says her chest hurt, they don't even give her an EKG. They don't even so-called waste their time on her. They don't take her seriously. First of all, they're racist. Let's just call it what it is. So you're not getting proper care when you're supposed to be going to these facilities. So it kind of shows you why we're getting it. But I think since we know this, we have to start not getting to a point where we're having heart attacks. And that's why these communities, these groups, but this love for yourself. I bet women that love their truth, I bet women that have a healthy sense of self, a high self-esteem, and a love, in our case as Black Americans, but I think Black women everywhere, and I know this, and a love for your Blackness, you ain't gonna have too many physical problems. It is the hatred of self that's and how does that show up? It may be very overt, but it may be very covert. In other words, it could be showing up as you know you've made an appointment to get your nails and your manis and your pedi, but you cancel it because your son needs a babysitter for the child. Like, I know, and I'm really going to put that example because you need to get your mani and pedi and tell him to drop the baby there or drop the baby later. It's like or you really want to learn a language, but you're too scared. Or you really want to speak Espanol, but you're too afraid, or you're too afraid to keep going. You know, it's important. Like, I want to warn you, like, I'm not stopping. I'm going to get so into this. And sometimes, like, it's interesting. I'm so immersing myself in it. Today, I could have did better, but it's okay. I'm so immersing myself into it that for me, I know that I'm going to be able to do courses, classes, YouTubes in both languages because I'm going to need to. The desire to speak it is too strong. And when you have a strong desire, you have to move towards it. And you definitely have to do it in the way that you do it, because it's very important. You know, it's asking is spiritual and receiving is spiritual as well. And your journey is spiritual. So you have to, which means, what does spiritual mean? To follow spirit. Are you following spirit? So know that, and you following spirit is not always popular, but it's going to always make your life greater and easier, not just when you get the thing you want, but while you're on the journey, and I'm on it. So tomorrow, I'm going to be, so I think somebody here, you gave me a challenge of understanding, I think, ES to be and estoy to I am. And you want me to study those two. So you working with my grandma, and I really appreciate you, but I'm assuming I think you're not from the U.S., so I want to find out what country are you from. Another thing, those are basic things. I should be able to ask, what country are you from? This, most of what I'm saying, it can easily be said in Spanish, and I know it. And so I'm going to study that. What I decided, my new way of studying is I'm going to do this. Do you remember the color purple? It's actually brilliant. Remember the color purple? And I mean, I know they do this in school, in Black Afrocentric schools as well, but let me just tell you. And remember when when Nettie was teaching Celie how to read, and she did the smart thing? The first thing you want to learn is common words, words that you would use every day. And she wrote out a kettle or a teapot and put it on the item or the object. That is, can you imagine every time you got to post it on your couch, every time I live alone, this is perfect. You walk in, you're going to see that word. I'm one of those people, like I could tell, I guess, is that visual learner? Like I associate a word with a thing. I need the picture. So to have the word on my desk, my mirror, my phone, right now, my light, my picture, my computer, for every day, do you know how much I'm going to learn and know those vocabulary words? Out of all the tips, I get a lot of tips. That tip to me is everything. So that's definitely how. So I'm going to get some post-it pads from Dollar Tree tomorrow because I got to get some other stuff. And watch when you come in my space for a while, we're going to have everything posted. I should be able to say the pan I cook out of, the sink, the refrigerator. I should be able to say just at least know the vocabulary for that thing. Wait and see. Wait and see. So, yeah, it's Divine Feminine Energy time. Drinking lots of water. Anyway, if you want to buy the Masterclass, I went into all of this in detail and much more. $200, $47, and it's gonna be good. It was beautiful. It was. The energy was exactly what I expected it to be. So, come on in. Come on in. Benake. Benake. Come in. Come here. So yes, I love y'all. Hope you're doing well tonight. So yeah, this is that fast. Usually this is fast. Let me say another thing about nighttime routine and ensuring that you will actually take off your eye makeup and not go to sleep because you're so tired. And that's why you probably don't even want to wear makeup, because it's the taking it off that stresses you more than the putting it on. I'm telling you, for me, it might not be for everybody else. The fact that I have a seat to sit on, use your vanity if you have one and get one if you don't. The reason why I do it every day is once I sit right here in a space that I love and I'm comfortable, the light is here, the table, I just go into the zone. Then I'm very relaxed. So setting this up changed my whole game. I wasn't washing my face at night at all. I was just waiting till the next morning. And I knew soap twice a day was a little too harsh for me. So my roses, and if you want to check the masterclass that we did today, Rites, Rituals, and Recipes, you could actually go to the website, still $47, and you'll be able to download the video. So I need to get that in order for you to do that, but you will be. And yeah, y'all, don't forget the 21-day movement. This is all about getting snatched. It's all about getting our bodies, our minds, our faces. Y'all don't know, a lot of you that are actually loving health and have been on the health journey consciously for a long time, the snatch back it's not going to take that long to get it. See, we talk about all the bad that we've done too much to the point to our health or to our bodies, and we think that, and we focus on that. So when we do something that maybe we feel like we fell off our diet, we're more hard on ourselves. But really focus on all the good that you've actually done and that your body is actually used to a healthier state. Say that to yourself. My body is used to a healthier state. My body always reverts back to a healthier state. It is easy for my body to be in a healthier state. My body is in a healthy state. You know, my ex used to say that when I'd be like, oh my God, I ate so much. It'd be like a week, my daughter come visit, and like the first week I go off and eat anything. It's still always vegan, but it's still, I call it vegan junk food, right? And I used to say to Max, oh my God, like I got to fast like 21 days. That was horrible. That was 2 weeks. Like, you know, this whole thing. He'd be like, it's going to take a lot for you to go back from the state of health that you're in to just total deterioration. And you got to remember that you put a lot in the bank when you've been taking care of yourself. So know that shows up. My girl was talking about, she's way younger than me. She's 38 and I'm 52, but she's my best friend. I love her. And she was talking about her body's already incredible. But you know, I remember being 38. She's like, oh, I'm going to get snatched. It's going to take 1 month. I want people to be like, girl, my body. And I'll be like, yes. And we were talking about, it ain't going to take that long. This movement class, it'll get you right. Because it's movement in so many ways. You got to change your mind about what you see and especially about what you experience so you can experience something different and new. And you got to learn another language. Like I said, where is my, let me see my favorite yours. Mañana será otro día. Tomorrow's another day. If I don't say something in Spanish, I feel totally like, why was I here? ¿Por qué? Why was I here? ¿Qué pasa? What's up? Let's get it going. It's important to talk Espanol and Espanol. So, and y'all, I'm just meeting a lot of people. You know, I'm definitely going to get on Hello Talk, and I'm going to get me a language partner. So we're going to start the language partner. I'm going to get on soon. You know, yeah, I just want to make sure, you know, we cool, you know, because you know what? I think you can pick it. Maybe I can get a woman. Anyway, what I'm trying not to have happen, but I know you don't want to do it. Like a lot of people's like, yes, people got on Hello Talk and they want to, people getting married, moving to the country of the person they was talking to. Like, I'm not here for none of that. I need a partner. I don't need a lover right now. And you know, it's springtime, you know, I'm just trying to be careful, but I'll bring in like the same sex for me, and that will keep me safe. So I'll do that. But yeah, but I do need a partner, and I need somebody that's just as much wanting to learn English as I want to learn Spanish, because I think that's going to be a good trade. And that's what Hello Talk, I guess it's an app you go on, maybe it's a website, but I know it's video conversations with other people around the world who also are wanting to learn your language. That's why, ladies, your language is valuable and people want to learn it. You can do a trade absolutely free. And a lot of people said, oh my God, they got better. So I'm definitely, I wouldn't mind having more than one language partner. So if you are watching me, that's been all the folks that's been teaching me, and you want to be my language partner, we can do Skypes. I am so open to having a language partner. Email me. I'll leave my email in the description box, but if you're listening now, it's which is THE, blackberrybeauty@gmail.com, but I'll leave it in the description box. And you can be a male. I'm only playing. You can be a male. You can be a hombre. You can be a man. Just be ready. If you want to learn English, that's fine. If you don't, and you just want to teach me out the kindness of your heart because you just find me muy bonita, you know, I'll take that too. I don't really have a problem. I just really, really want to learn. And y'all, I'm studying every day. Like, I'm in it to win it. Like, I'm in it to win it. Nothing is going to stop me. Nothing. It's the ancestors. It's like Harriet Tubman got me over here. Frederick Douglass got me right here. Sojourner Truth got me back there. Ida B. Wells got me in front. And we got other ones. My mama, my baba, all my ancestors in the Americas. They like, you learning Spanish. And when you finish with that, you're going to learn French or Kiswahili. And when you Gullah, and we got some more for you. But let's get them 4 down. It's nothing. My accent, my way, my grammar, none of that shit scares me. None of it. What you see now and hear now, I don't even see it or hear it. Not that I know that my Spanish needs work. And I don't mean when I say that. I'm just talking about a mindset. All I hear is perfection and greatness because that's what I see, because that's what's coming. I am not fooled. I am not turned around from. I am not imitated by the present reality. That's why we don't do well with law of attraction, because we believe what we see. Instead of knowing we're going to see it when we believe it, we don't believe it. And I already know it. I'm going to bust it out. All the people that got something to say, I'm going to be, oh, like you just, you know how you know? You know like you know like you know. That's why it's important for me every day to come on to speak Spanish. Every day, and every day I will. I'm going to be on it tomorrow. I'm going to have a whole paragraph for y'all tomorrow. A whole paragraph. I'm going to have something to say, okay? So that's the energy. Anything you want, you ain't alone. You think you want something, the ancestors want it for you. And they're leading you. And you fighting and you fussing. Black nationalists talk about why you learn somebody else's language. Do you know what the world consists of? You. A whole bunch of negras and negros, and they could not like it or not. That's the dang word. It's called black. Are you kidding? I'm not supposed to learn another language because it's not Africa. Africa is everywhere right about now. I mean, that makes you're denying your own African. You're making your African, as African Americans, when you say that, you're making your African less than the Africans born on the continent. See, you can't have that. The African in Santo Domingo, the African in Colombia, the African in Peru is as African as, and the African in Brazil is as African as an African on the continent. You want to make that distinction. If you want to have a unification, you have to start unifying your mind, unifying your understanding of your mind. You are an African right here, right now. So the other language, if that language helps you to connect with other Africans, you're building a bigger community. And there's strength in numbers. I don't get this, what the problem is here. I don't understand this. I don't understand this shit here. Y'all have a purpose. Y'all, what's my purpose? Lisa Marie, what's my purpose? No, I'm going to turn that question around on you. What's your purpose? Well, that's what I'm asking you, Lisa Marie. Well, I'm asking you that because you know your purpose. What you feeling? I know my purpose. And I know that if language is actually going to help me more, I'm living my purpose. So anyway, I'm living it. So, you know, the criticism, all that, I'm going to tell you now, go somewhere with that. Go somewhere with that. Like I'm with that. D-A-T. Gullah Geechee. Go somewhere with that. Me not deal with that. Me not dealing with that. I'm not dealing with it. So stay up. Stay encouraged. Keep smiling. We are women and we are feminine. And it's funny. I don't know why. I don't know how. All I can tell you is when I speak Spanish, when I speak a word in Spanish, I feel more señorita. I feel more bonita, linda. I feel more sexy and sensual. Oh, you know what I'm saying? Should I take it off? Should I take it off? No, I do. I feel like everything I own should be just like this. This is what I should like. I should own everything that do this. If it don't do this, don't buy that ish. And then that's how I feel like, let me spray some rose on me. Que pasa? What? What's up? That's what it does. That's what it does to me. And anything that can do that, I'm sorry, y'all. I can't be down with your cause if me being happy is messing with your black cause. My cause says happy black people is what makes the goddamn world go around. I'm all about that life. I'm about happy black people life. You know about that life? You don't know about that life? Watch Lisa Marie Goodson. She's going to teach you what it is to be a happy black person. Yes. All right, ladies, let me check y'all out. Thank you for listening, all my folks that stayed on. The rest of them on jump ship. They's like, I'll get back to her. I know I was laughing, y'all. I was thinking how, I bet the ones when I did the Bab thing, they probably said, I'll get back to her. She'll change. She'll change back. When she leaves the Bab, I'll get back to her. And then I thought about how, now I'm doing language. You know, there's the point of like, I'll get back to her. I'll get back to her when she starts speaking English again or get better in her Spanish. I'll get back to her. So for those that are hanging through all of this, we got this. watch. Sometimes the creator, God, Goddess, the divine universe, will use you to demonstrate. Sometimes you gotta be the one. I'm not even biblical, but I think about, I got dang saw the 10 Commandments. I know it's a bunch of BS, but if the story might be close to the Bible. So all that the divine has shown the people, and they still, every goddamn challenge, they sat there with so little, ye of so little faith. Like, it was deep when you think about it. Didn't the creator bring your stupid ass all the way from over there to over here? Ain't you eating good and shit? Ain't life good? And now, and you still talk about, but God, can he get us out of this? Can she get us out of this? You stupid for that one. You ain't gonna never learn. I'm gonna leave your ass there. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, it's, I'm just saying, like, you got to believe in more than yourself. Harriet Tubman believed in more than herself. And there's a lot of freedom fighters around the world, female, Negras, whether they're, and anytime you're denying, don't you want to know the revolution of the Afro-Venezuelans, the Afro-Peruvians, the Afro-Cubanos, the Afro-Colombians? Don't you want to know? Don't you want to understand this idea of the intersectionality of race and gender? Don't you want to know, and culture and even language and all that has behind it? Don't you want to know more than you do? More than the black, they were superheroes, the black, heroes or heroines that we admire here. Don't you want to know the names of revolutionaries around El Mundo? Tout le monde? Don't you want to know? I don't know how we could keep sitting here learning the same shit and thinking we growing. I can't do it. That's just too much. I can't do it. In a minute, I'm about to get these guitar lessons, my guitar lessons. I'm about to get them on. This girl's expanding, okay? When I start going back in age, physically, you're going to be like, girl, yes, I'm so sorry. I should have been there. God damn it, black don't crack. Be like, I tried to tell your black behind. Nah, I love you. I love you. Listen, I was listening to this song. I told you about the song La Raza. La Raza. This is for La Raza. The rapper's name is Kid Frost. And he's from East LA. So he's Mexican. He's from LA. And I like when he said one line in it. This is for all my haters. This is for you. He said, you so cool, I'm going to call you Kulo. Sorry. Don't get me for that, but if I'm going to call you Kulo. Look the word up. You'll have a ball with it. All right, queens. You got to have a sense of humor. You got to. I know they like, what's she on? I want some. No, darling, no, it's not that. Okay, hello, hola, Denali, good to see you again. Great class today, thank you, mucho gracias, thank you. Hi, Nat95, say Sean. The Nip, where are you from? Hey, Blackberry, I was notifying time to get on here before you leave. YouTube is usually late. Oh, notify me, thank you. Where are you from? Where are you from? No, I can say it in French. Où est la bite? But anyway, where do you habitate? La bite. I can say it in French. Okay, hint for verbs. I gave you. You gave me verb. Sir is a state of being. Example, I am happy. Estoy, I am here. Location. Okay, so sir is a state of being. And happy, like estoy is kind of like okay, I'm going to get this. Thank you. Hey, Denali, I ordered the Grace Rose toner today. And the black soap from Mitra's, oh, so good, Denali. Mitra sells the black soap. I didn't know that, so that's a great tip. That Mitra's, she just shared that they have the rose toner. They also sell black soap. I really love their products. I use their loofah exfoliating scrub at night. I love their products. I mean, high marks. La Fada skirt. La Fada skirt. I'm not sure what that says. Jasmine says, your skin is as beautiful and radiant as your soul. Oh, thank you, Jasmine Reed. Sweet compliment, Jasmine. It's true. Thank you, Denali. Hello, happy Sunday. How you say Sunday? Como se dice Sunday in Espanol. How do you say it? Hey, Lakeisha. Hola. Class was excellent. Thank you, Miss Beautiful, Miss Racy. How you doing, Queen? Class was excellent. So much valuable information on how to be true to your divine feminine on a daily basis. Thank you. Mucho gracias. Greetings, beautiful spirit. Hey, soldier. Mwah. How are you? The knit stop. Stop a heart attack in its tracks. Come on. Let's get the information. Carry a tiny bottle of cayenne tincture in your purse. It will open the airways and once put drops under the tongue. Exactly. And you know what? Thank you so much for mentioning that, because I was going to say we got to learn our natural remedy so we don't go there. But actually, and also as Black women, as Negra mujeres, we also have to not get to a point where we can even start having heart attacks. There's a lot of non-self-care in that one. And you must change your diet. That's right. Come on. Black Beauty can help you with your change your diet. Thank you. You're so sweet. Absolutely. Come on now. You broke it down. You said it before I said it. Yes, I sent you an email with all my information. You did? Okay, I didn't get it. So let me give you my email again. It's the Black, B-L-A-C-K, Berry, B-E-R-R-Y, Beauty, I know it's just too damn long. Beauty, B-E-A-U-T-Y @gmail.com. Anybody else that want to send me an email, you can use it as well. Okay, I think I left the word. I think I left the word berry out. Yes, on your email. Good thing I saved the draft. Okay, thank you. Blackberry. No, it's the right. Put that T closer. Put the Blackberry Beauty @gmail.com. Don't forget the gmail.com. Natalie, yes, sister, you're so right. I'm African born in French-speaking Caribbean. Come on. Guadalupe. Yes, I want, or do you say Guadalupe? I want to speak Spanish fluently, and you are so encouraging. Yay, Natalie. You go ahead, girl. I love it. So, bonsoir. ¿Cómo ça va? Hope you are well. Mama, hey, Beer, Balanced Beauty. You know I love your name. Miss Racy says, bilingual is the new sexy. Laugh out loud. Did she say it? That's the end of the club. Okay, good night. Bon oui. Bon oui. My girl just laid it down for us, okay? Get it, y'all. Get it while it's hot. Yes, you are. Beer Balanced Beauty. She says, I'm learning Spanish also. I told you, Mama, about synchronicity. Get out. It's real. We are always connected. Oh, my. OMG. Adios mio. What? Oh, my God. Come on, Beer Balanced Beauty. Did you just say, I'm into guitar and piano as well? Bonita. Beautiful. Go ahead, girl. All right. You are on a new level of coolness with the Kid Frost reference. Kid Frost. I told them earlier, girl, how you doing, Estevanico? Girl, I told them earlier, I was thinking about this idea, learning Spanish, and I was thinking about that term, la raza. I'm saying it in gringa, but gringa tonation. But I loved it. When I first heard that term, being in California with a lot of Mexicans, it was just that this is for the race. This is for the Mexicans, of course, but this is for us. And the song is the bomb. It's Kid Frost. It's called La Raza. Okay, this is for La Raza. And he speaks Spanglish. So it's great, actually, for our Spanish learners. He speaks Spanish and English. And it's all about being brown and proud. And so I said, like, I'm learning the Spanish for La Raza, for the race, y'all. So, yes, Kid Frost. Go ahead, girl. I looked at it, I was like, who sings this song? I was like, Kid Frost, yes. Hey, Canada, okay, well, Benvenida. So the knit tap, is it Benvenida? Welcome, or is it Benvenido? Or is it Benvenidos? I don't know. Okay, Domingo, right? Okay, so Domingo is Sunday. That's Sunday. I remember that. Y'all taught me that. It's Sunday. Thank you. I remembered. I think I'll be good at remembering vocabulary. Hello, newbie here. I love your show. Hey, Felicia. Welcome. Bienvenida. In most Latin American countries, a Black woman is called a morena. And you know what? It's interesting. And I want to talk to you about this because I'm not sure if you're an Afro-Latina, but I wanted to know. So I know one sister said that she, too, her parents are Guatemalan, so she's Guatemalan American, and she shared that she used to never call herself Negra either. She said morena, right? And she said, in a sense, she kind of understood that she was still kind of not wanting to just say, I am Black. And isn't that the whole stance of Amara La Negra? Isn't that whole thing, Amara the Black, that she's saying, let's stop playing. I'm black. You know, I was watching this Cubano documentary on here on YouTube, and it was a black professor. And it's wonderful, again, ladies. They're speaking all in Spanish, but there's English subtitles. It's right here, Cuban documentary. It's a little short, though. And he talked about the idea that, you know, Cuba has the illusion, at least, that we are Cubano first, we're all Cubans first, and nothing else. That's what matters. But that's a way not to deal with the slavery. And he says, but I am la negro, and I don't know if it's not la, if it's a man, I don't know. But he said that I'm negro. He said it, and I say it because so many people are afraid to say it. They're afraid to say it. So I say it because I'm trying to make a statement. And do you think that La Negra makes a better statement than Moreno? What is your take on this? I'm sorry, we can have intellectual conversation all day. What is your take on this? Especially if you are an Afro-Latina. What do you think about that? Yes, Yolanda. Yolanda says, signed up for your 21-day course. We will leave those tips you taught today. Yes, we'll learn those. Yes, yay, yay, thank you. Mucho gracias. So looking forward to the class. Yes. Negro is not really used for women per se. Oh, okay, I know there's a celebrity called, yes, but that's very different from real life. Okay, thank you. But listen, maybe I got another one. I got another question. L is man, la is woman. Thank you. That's what I wanted to know. El negro, la negra. Thank you. Mucho gracias. But sweetie, I'm listening to this sister named Susanna Baca, and her music is absolutely beautiful. And she uses negra all of the time to describe a little girl, a negra, a woman. Like all her songs have negra in it. Is that like us saying, well, there was a time in Black American culture that we were called colored and Negro, and we wouldn't even want to call ourselves Black. You get hurt or somebody else get their butt beat because Black, again, was considered ugly and bad. And then and us embracing the word Black was stating that same thing that it seems like a lot of Latin American countries during their revolutions as well are embracing, because this Afro-Peruvian, she sings about, there's a song, Negra, Negra. Oh my God, the song is so dang dope, and I got the translation for it. And so she uses the word a lot to describe the Black and Blackness. So what do you think? And then I'll leave it alone. Okay, I'm just asking because it's so interesting. In Puerto Rico, the Black women are called morenas. Okay, morenas. But, okay, gotcha. And please know at a certain time, morena or marina people were things in Spanish society. Gotcha, yeah. Yeah. So, yeah, okay. Good evening. Hey, Joyce. We're just having a nice conversation about this idea of negra, and that I hear it a lot in I hear it in Susanna Baca's music, but she promotes Afro-Peruvian culture and the preservation of it. Because, you know, a lot of people want to hide that there's Afro-Mexicanos, African Peruvians. Some people don't want nobody to know that, you know. Just as much as we're surprised, some of us that have never been in communities where we see Afro-Latinas or Afro-Latinos, just the Afro-Latinos are very surprised to see you Black saying you're American. So I'm wondering if the word moreno is a word that is used because negra is still not good. No bueno. I don't know. Just a thought. All right. Okay. Thank you. Thank you. So, okay. So most likely people will call me morena. Okay. I would love to see. I might call myself a negra. That might throw me out the party. Download the app Duolingo. You'll love it. It's very helpful, Mama. It's good. You know what? Thank you. So let me say this about the app. At first, I loved the app Duolingo because I thought it was giving me vocabulary and grammar and structure, which I was very grateful for. But I feel like personally, I was thinking this. I feel like I learn better when I just hear people speak it and then get that later. Like, I know everybody got their approach, but what I found for me was like I didn't learn as much doing all those things. I needed to actually talk it. I needed to listen to people talk it. I needed to, my learning is a little different. I think that's why this immersion program is going to be so good for me. I soak up I feel like you can't isolate Spanish from the food, the culture, the dance, the people. That no language is a language that stands by itself. And if I can't feel all of it, I'm so much, I'm doing the most. It's true. But I bet other people, I think I've heard other people say that too, that they realize they learn better. Another thing that I realize I do, I would rather go to SpanishDict, DICT.com, and like I said, write out the definition. So find a new vocabulary word and write the definitions. By writing it, I find too, by writing it, I know it better. Not typing it, like Duolingo will have you translate and write, but you're on that little, the keyboard. No, that writing down make me remember things in a different way. Like I'd be knowing the words to stuff, but I don't know the pronunciation, but I could spell it because I got a memory now. I realize if I see the word once, even if I don't know what it is, I know how to spell it. Cuando, cuando. I can't remember what it means, but I can spell it, and it's weird. Maybe not so weird, but yes, 70s, okay. Yes, I understand. I agree as well, says Beer Balance. You are correct. No separation. Thank you. I mean, that's just something that I'm getting. Like, this is more than a language. Shondo means win. Oh, thank you. Oh, is that French, darling? The translations are not very good on a computer. That's true. Cuando. Okay, means win. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, because since I put it out there, right? Thank you, win. I remember lots of words. Lots of words. I just can't, sometimes it don't come out. Like, my mind knows the word. But the mouth would be like, wait. Today was my birthday in the group, and I was like, Feliz Cumpleaños. Like, I could spell it for you, and because I couldn't say something. I could spell it for you, but I didn't know how to say it. So I'm gonna get it right. Yes, and it's understood as such, and it's okay. Yes, Ashe. Thank you, Greg. Thank you for the conversation. I love you, Nico. The nip Spanish. Now you got it. Thank you. So I figure if I come in, somebody said, if you got the passion for it, you hungry for it, you're willing to be corrected, willing to learn, and willing to speak it, even if you don't know a lot, you're going to get it. I'm going to get it, and you will get it too. All I want for you is look at me and say, if you don't have to be interested in any language learning, but you're interested in something that you've never done before, you're going to get it. Don't let the age, like, oh, I'm over 40, I'm 51. Don't let the age, don't let the thinking you don't have a talent in that. Do not. I'm sure when I get to the Dominican Republic and they're going to be like, everybody said Dominicans, they cut off the S's and the word be like, somebody said, ¿Cómo está? Is ¿Cómo tú estás? Or ¿Cómo está tú? Or it's like, we cut off the ES and the, but I love it. When I hear Dominican Spanish or hear people talking Dominican Spanish, maybe it's me, I feel some type of Africanness there. I cannot explain why I can hear and feel the way they talk, that the African dialect language of some sort, alphabet, whatever, is definitely intertwined in that Spanish. That's probably why the universe is sending me to República Dominicana. That's why. That's why. Okay. Yes, yes. Yes. For example, the first president of Mexico called himself an El Guerrero. Guerrero. I'm going to get them R's, girl. I'm going to get them R's. Okay, Negro, which actually means the black warrior. I love it. I love it. And he used it as a protest term against people who did not like becoming president. Come on. That's beautiful. Thank you. The first president of Mexico, his name is, Vicente Guerrero, and he called himself El Guerrero Negro. What? I love that. Thank you for that. Then you cannot make a mistake because the pronunciation of Spanish is exactly as it is spelled. Very good. So knowing the alphabet is going to be very important. But learn the pronouns first, then discard the pronouns. Oh, I love it. Learn them first and then discard it. Muchas gracias. I heard that. I heard that. And I like that. And I like that you're listening to me because you're understanding my style. So you like, yeah, I got it. I love y'all. Thank you so much. Y'all, when you listen, say to yourself, she's talking about anything any of us could ever want. She's saying you could have it. And she's telling you, I'm telling you that mistakes are part of it. You're learning. It's like a baby, like a infant, l'enfant in French, l'enfant. Like a baby, right? An infant. Oh my God, like you don't know how to talk and you have to learn. Only it's more fun and exciting. Like it brings out the child. My eyes are so big right now. It's just like, yay! That's how I feel all day. Yay! Which makes me more beautiful. That's all. Okay. All right, beautiful. Thank you for the intelligent conversation, answering the questions, and that conversation I had with you, Queen. I want to have one like that in Spanish. I want my Spanish to be so good that I am able to have real conversations with people about how they see their state as Black Latinas and Latinos. I want to know. I want to talk. So I love y'all. Yes, the vowels. Oh, okay, also. Okay, yes. Okay, I got to learn the vowels. I got to learn the alphabet, the vowels, and then I'll learn all the other, and then get the pronouns. I do. Yeah. Just like I learned English, I can learn Espanol. I love you, queens and kings. I thank you so much. I thank you for the encouragement, the love, and I thank you for the up-leveling. Remember, y'all, we talked about it. The question, the video, how are you going to up-level? Like, this is an up-level. This is like an up. I wish I could tell you so much, but I ain't get there yet. Y'all got to understand when your third eye is open, and many of y'all's third eye is open. I promise you, you could see it. And you can see some of the places that this is going to take you. You can even see why your ancestors said to learn the language. I was going to get in here and learn some French so I could go to different parts of West Africa. Do y'all understand? I was here to do Kiswahili so that I can go to Tanzania. Do you get what I'm saying? I was ready for it. I took Kiswahili some 20-some years ago. I was here for it. Gullah Geechee, I'm in North Carolina, South Carolina next door. And Spring's like, hold all of them Espanol. I was like, okay. And I'm learning. I'm loving the language. Wait till you see me with my little, like I said, with all my blouses here, be like, so, yo soy. Okay, anyway, I love you. Te amo. Mwah. This is Lisa Marie Goodson. I think when I go to the DR, I'm just going to say Maria. Okay, this is Lisa Marie Goodson of the Blackberry Beauty Transformative Academy. Make sure if you did not get the rites, recipes, and rituals, oh my God, Masterclass is available. You'll be able to download the video right away. Let me go get that together. And also the movement. We're going to get snatched, ladies. Snatched. I love you. Have a beautiful, wonderful night. Yes, we will. Thank you. Excelento. Excelento. Yes. Thank you. Muchas gracias. I love you. I'll see you